guys, so welcome back to another video of one of our blades. And today we're going to do a special video, I guess, because this is the first time that I actually do one with my wife. Welcome to our unveiling of our Field Dog. Field Dog is one of our newest models that we've added to our line at Tops Knives. And cool thing that my wife was the designer of this. So Ana, yeah, where did you come up with this idea of making the Field Dog?
So you were at a show. I think it was back in November of 2019 or 2020.
Probably
something like that. I think it was 2019, something like that. So you were at a show. I don't know. I remember what show it was. But I was home, cleaning, doing laundry. And so I was home doing that all day. So I decided to sit, have a beer, and I had some...
Oh, so you drink while I'm at home?
Yeah. I was exhausted, so I had to have one. So we had some school papers from my son. And I don't know what made me just grab that paper, look for a pencil, and start drawing.
Was this after... Before when we do the employee contest?
That was after.
After?
Mm-hmm. Because you never choose my knife when I do a contest.
I don't choose
I
anybody.
never win. That's why. So anyways, I was drawing it, and then I don't know how to draw. I hate drawing. And for some reason, it just made me grab the paper, look for a pencil, start drawing. And then when I looked at the blade part, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So I couldn't, the handle part, it was harder for me to draw. But the blade part, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So I sent it to you. I think I texted it to you.
I think you did. I think you sent it in a text.
I think you were still at the show. So I texted it, and then you called me, or I called you, whatever. And you're like, this is pretty cool. He's like, and you're like, keep working on the handle. That's what you said.
I'll probably at a bar or something.
Yeah, maybe. And you're like, keep working on the handle. So I'm like, oh, well, I guess, I was like, I guess it's not going to be a go. It's not going to be a... So,
Sorry, let me turn on my phone.
Contéstale.
I'm right in the middle of a video.
Well, I got accepted into my college. But
Good job! Woo!
You're actually...
Then you said, keep working on the handle. And I said... And in my mind, I was like, oh, maybe it's not going to be a knife that he's going to put through the line, So I kept working on the handle after erasing and doing the lines again and erasing so many times.
This was 2019 because Mike was still with us. Mm-hmm. Because...
Did he see it?
Yeah, when I he didn't see it finished.
Okay.
But this is the reason I say Mike was still with us. Mm-hmm. When I came back, you showed it to me, right? And that's when I started helping you, I think, with the handle.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the shark skin as
Uh-huh.
And that was Mike's idea.
Okay, yeah, I remember
to do the
that.
shark skin. Mm-hmm. And then it was at first it was fine, but then we waited a year or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't get that shark skin anymore. Mm-hmm. You follow me?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if you remember, but
I do remember.
And then I think once we started looking back into the model and like, all right, let's make this happen, is when we started like focusing on what is this for?
Yeah.
Remember? Mm-hmm. And so that's when we did. I think we came up with a handle and everything else before the name.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yes.
So you pretty much. It helped me finish the handle part.
The blade was all you. The blade was all you.
The blade, you changed it a little bit.
And with the handle, you had it pretty much done. The only thing different, I think, or the only thing that I really added was maybe the bottom. But I wanted to just keep the same flow as that you had it going. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was to me that's easy because you just make it to fit your hand. But the blade part,
I think that was the hardest part for me.
The blade part is the hardest because it's tough not to make something that's already out there.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys are gonna go back.
I liked the style.
People are gonna go back and see. People are gonna go back and see, and this looks like so and so. Well, maybe, but it's to me that's the hardest.
Oh, I was having a hard time with the handle. the blade part, I just thought it was cool the way it curves and all, but
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
I never thought about, I guess if it
And people
looks
that
like
see,
somebody
people that
else's
follow
life or
my
not.
design, people that do, that see what I do, like, I like flow. You know, like something,
Yeah.
you know, Mike was real square, real, you know, and more with me is more flow and more, you know. So that's probably why I liked it when you sent it to me, was the you know, the flow I had on the blade. So going to like the next question, knowing, or first, how does it feel to be a designer for tops?
Weird. Like, I don't know. I never thought I would draw one. Never thought I would draw one and
But is
you
it a
would
cool
put it in
feeling?
line.
Is it a nervous feeling?
It's a cool feeling, but I'm just like nervous about the questions that people will have to me for me. Like I'm nervous
And I
about
get it,
not,
like,
not
even-
answering the right or
Even
not.
me, like,
I
when
mean, but
did-
I don't have anything. I mean,
like
that's
when
my
it, like
story.
say the
That's how I
California
drew it.
Cobra, you know, one of my first design, people come to me and like, what made you think of that?
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, I'll go and I'll tell them why I did it, and sometimes I'm thinking, like, man, that's dumb.
Yeah.
But that's really what happened,
Yeah.
you know? But anyways,
That's really how I
So-
came up with it.
so knowing like what Tops went for, what I went for, what I chose, and you know, when we do a design, we don't, it's not just me saying, yes, this is what we're doing. You know, yes, I make the final call, but, you know, we put it through a lot of people's hands when,
Yeah.
you know, but knowing that, like, okay, this got approved and this is all I did. Would it be easier for you to design something like another model?
Possibly, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't know how I came up with that. It's not easy at all. Like it's hard to design. It's hard. For me, it's super hard. And honestly, I don't know what made me draw that, but I'm glad you chose it to put in the line.
No, it's a. You
But
know,
I can't
I've
take
seen
full
some of the
credit for
comments.
it because you fixed it. You
Yeah,
did
but,
half.
but,
So
but I do that to a lot of models that we
Mm-hmm.
currently make that are designed from somebody. It's a design for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all I do, like I always say, I topsify it
Mm-hmm.
to make it fit the line of tops, to make it fit the line we push. You know,
Mm-hmm.
tier tops that we do. And so, like I said, I just topsify it. But the initial drawing, the initial design comes from you, from, you know, any designer that's coming to Tops. And so, you know, that's the hard part. You know, that especially when, you know, you haven't designed one before.
yeah.
So-
No, I have a lot of them, but you never choose them. Anyways, but yeah, I can't take full credit for it. You have a lot of part into that, so
Yeah, well, it was a joint collaboration, huh?
it was.
Yeah, and then also the name. The name is to me that is the hardest part, because you have to have a
It
name
is true, yeah.
that fits with the style. You know, you can't call this the dandelion whatever,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever. But you have to have a name. People, at least me, I like to hear the name, and that sort of makes it like the knife attract to me, I guess. And so the name, the Field Dog,
The name and also the color on the handle, all that matches, right? All that
it
kinda
does,
goes together.
it blends in, you know, in a field dog, a good field dog, a good bird dog, which this is a, you know, bird and trout knife, you could say. It just goes. Like, I don't think we would have picked a better name for this.
Yeah.
But again, Ana, thanks for building up the courage to be with me on this video. I know we have another one coming here soon. Hopefully I can convince her to do it. But
Maybe.
but yeah, guys, thank you guys for all the support, always.
Thank you.